Catching himself slipping. This nigga slipping. He didn't want to cross the street. He's just sitting here watching for nothing. You know what I'm talking about? He's sitting up here watching for nothing, you know. And so we got him recorded. We got him on the tube. And we got the police over here. Look like the sheriff's department. We got them. You know, they probably got somebody hammed up, fucked up on bullshit, you know. We got some stalkers right there. You know, whoever these assholes is. We're gonna sit and let them go by. 2 white cars, you know the deal, you know the drill. Then with this guy, we don't know what he doing. He just sitting here, standing here, loitering, you know, robot ass. We got that red truck that just went by, you know. All of this shit is going up online, you know. I don't know what the fuck they got going on down there. Look like they got somebody on the sidewalk all fucked up and shit, you know. You can see how the police is pulled up on them. The truck is all in the other lane. And we got the truck in the right lane. And then, you know, so they got caught doing something, you know. So, you know, that ain't nothing but a distraction, you know. We're going to keep it coming, though, man. We're going to keep it going, you know. We're going to keep these motherfuckers. I'm going to keep my foot on these bitches' necks. That's how we got to do, man. We got to keep our foot on their neck. Otherwise, you know, these motherfuckers that get away with the shit, just imagine without the technology when they were stalking and fucking with people when you didn't have a video camera, you know what I'm saying, as far as your phone, you know what I'm saying, your fucking phone. You didn't have a video camera, you know. You would have had to have a camcorder, literally, man. That wasn't possible back in the 70s and 80s, or, you know, before technology. Now we got this technology. Instead of using it for piss poor reasons, we're going to use it to expose the devil and his kind and, you know, his offspring, his children, or if he wants to even call them that. Because to me, they just NPCs, robots, you know, they zombies, you know, test tube babies. You know, these bodies, like in the movie Avatar, these bodies were made for just that. So you can put your soul or spirit or consciousness in it and then drive the motherfucker and use it like you're driving a Porsche. See this fresh Porsche right here? It's all right, you know, one day. But we all know this is the material realm. And so if you got the mindset of where material don't matter, see, I didn't learn a lot. Shit, I crashed my car, lost everything in the motherfucker because I was living in it. And I didn't care. I told the police, I said, man, shit, this shit ain't nothing but the material. He couldn't believe what I was telling him and shit. Then he had the nerve to ask me, you know, for his safety, not to go for my firearms. I had firearms on the time on me when I crashed my vehicle. They knew that already, though. They knew that I had them guns on me. And that some bitch asked me, you know, he asked permission. He asked me not to go for my shit for his safety. Because, goddamn it, he knew who I was. He knew. They knew. You know, when I crashed my car, they didn't even, they didn't even, do a DUI check or breathalyzer or any of that shit, man. They let me go so the stalking can continue. You hear me? You know, they towed the car because the car couldn't, you know, the car was total, you know, but the reason why I crashed the goddamn car and shit, man, because I was tired of them motherfuckers on my ass. You know what I'm saying? So, shit, I was pissed off and shit, man. You know, I admit, you know, I was faded a little off the old gold, but hell, shit, man. Ain't no shame in my game and shit, you know. I'm living proof. I'm still up out here, you know. You got some of them cars. We got a red car right there. We got a car ahead of that red car. We got the white lack right there. We got all these niggas, man. We got all these bitch-ass niggas. And we finna put them on the tube and shit so we're able to, you know, let the rest of the world know what this dumb shit look like. You know, that's what I was put on this planet to do. I was put on this planet to expose this pussy kingdom, you know what I'm saying, that don't work for nobody, not even me. You see what I'm saying? Another Red Riding Hood, you know. Yeah, they got to be some illiterate, stupid motherfuckers. But see, I love it because they can't touch me. They can't fuck with me, you know. They too stupid, you know. This motherfucker got his hand on his head because he know goddamn well that this shit ain't going in their favor, his favor. It don't matter. He got to do it because he didn't sold his goddamn soul, you know. I don't even think everybody have a fucking soul. These are robots, NPCs, non-player characters. Like this guy, you know what I'm saying? Like this guy right here. You know, just motherfuckers that were programmed to come out and monitor you, you know, like a lizard, monitor lizards. You know, these motherfuckers come out and just look like lizards to monitor your ass. You know, fake ass cowards, man. That was just another little quick video. You know, I didn't think I would be able to do 2 videos that quick and 1 skit on my way downtown. You know what I'm saying? I'm on my way downtown. But we got just about under 6 minutes left or to go, you know, and we're going to cut it short. If we get some more, you know, we get some more extra activity and shit, I'm going to go again, you know, but we good though. We good, you know. Peace. 1.